In today's project manager Q&A, you want to know what other industries besides tech are in need of project managers. Girl, let's get into it. To know me is to know that we finna use AI to get the answer, okay? So I went into Claude AI and I literally asked it that same question. And here are the industries that it highlighted: construction, healthcare, finance, manufacturing, aerospace and defense, energy, event planning, marketing and advertising, education, government and public administration, retail, telecommunications, pharmaceuticals, transportation and logistics, nonprofit organizations. It also mentions that in these industries, project managers oversee various initiatives from developing new products to implementing organizational changes. Their role typically involves planning, coordinating resources, managing budgets, and ensuring projects are delivered on time and within scope. Now, what does that mean? First, that should let you know that one, investing in the PMP is going to give you more bang for your buck and make you more marketable. It's doesn't guarantee job. It just makes you more marketable. Okay. And the reason I want to say that is because it is a globally recognized certification, which means you can use it along any type of industry in any type of country around the world. You do not need to get another certification or a license to do this work anywhere else. Whereas in comparison to other industries, like let's say being a lawyer, let's say being a real estate agent, let's say being a nurse or whatever the case may be, you might need to be licensed in specific states and countries in order to do the work that you're doing. Okay. As far as PMP, project management, you get that one cert, one and done. Second, this also should let you know that everything can be a project, like I've always said. And so we saw the vast range and variety in that list of industries that are looking for project managers, which means you do not need to go look for a tech company, right? It said retail. How do you think these new how do you think these new stores and shops are getting developed? There's a project manager facilitating that entire experience. I'm in South Florida. I live in Miami. We have nothing but cranes in the sky. All right. Cranes in the sky, meaning there are nothing but high rises and buildings getting built every day. Who do you think is spearheading that? A project manager. You get what I'm saying? When you look at education, there's a lot of different software that they want to implement. There's a lot of different new schools that they may want to build, or whatever the case may be, initiatives that they have. Project managers are needed in every industry. So we're not short. And that's one of the reasons why when you look at the stats, they'll say like, oh, over the next 5 years, I don't know the exact number, but this amount of project manager roles will be available. It's because we're in every industry, right? Now, with that said, you said that you have a degree in political science and you're currently working on a master's in strategic communications. And I want to tell you that none of that matters. And that's not to say that having your degrees do not matter, because baby, I'm sitting on 2 of them. Okay. I have a bachelor's in social sciences, specifically concentrating in criminology and sociology. And I have a master's in education, specifically concentrating in career and technical education. None of them have to deal with tech. None of them have to do with project management. Matter of fact, I never even heard of a project manager while pursuing my first degree. So I say that to say you really can go to school for anything and be a project manager. It's all about how you take what you learn and the experiences that you have and translate that into project management. What does that look like? Well, are there any type of programs or initiatives that you tackled, any type of projects that you've done with those degrees? Because I don't know if you're working right now, but anything you did at work, looking at that, and then now figuring out, where does project management fall in this? Was there at any point where I was operating as a project manager in this space, right? And so that's also going to require you to understand project management. So doing the work to find out what that industry is, what it means, and really understanding it at its basic level to then see like, oh, okay, well, I did have this project for my master's that really kind of falls in line with me doing project management. I had to spearhead these teams. I had to come up with the plans. I had to do the budget. That's how you're going to do that. So to bring it around full circle, I'm going to put the names of the different industries on the screen again, because Everybody needs a project manager. And a lot of the times they don't even realize that's what the project manager is called. Okay. They might say, oh, I need a director for something, but really you're just project managing. Okay. Oh, I need a coordinator. You're really project managing. Okay. So when you're looking at these different industries, don't just limit yourself to looking up the word project manager. There's other things you can look up, and I'll put that on the screen as well, because you're going to miss out on opportunities when you limit yourself with just that term. For instance, I actually had an interview with a company today, and the title of the role was implementation consultant, right? But the description reads project manager because I understand project manager to its bare bones, so I can identify in a job description fairly quickly, oh yeah, this is a project manager role. But would I have founded that role if I was only looking up project manager roles? No, because the listing doesn't say anything about project management on it. One of my cousins, he is a project engineer. What do we do that's different? Work in different industries. That is it. Okay. He literally works in like facilities and properties and stuff, and I'm working in technology. We're doing the same work, different name, around the same type of pay. You get what I'm saying? So for all those that are like, oh, should I go get my bachelor's degree in project management? That degree didn't even exist a few years ago. Okay. It's not the degree. If anything, I'm always advocate for doing the courses that are going to help you really understand the industry, getting the certifications to help make you more marketable, understanding the industry to its bare bones, right? And being able to identify projects that you've completed in your life that can show the understanding of project management, to show that you operated as a project manager and all that jazz. I hope this helps, but y'all continue to keep the questions coming.